tilting. I didn't think it would work. We're only going in about a few minutes, and I was getting bored. Come on, Red Cloud, I need your energy. And off it went.
See, Red Cloud's very powerful.
Well, what happened, I mean, I've done it before, but this time, I used to get the table ready before the circle. Right. But this time, I didn't even know we're doing it. Because at home, I was asking him to help me with the mental mediumship this week.
Yes. Yeah.
And yet, I didn't listen because I got it in my head about table tilting at home. But I ignored that, and I was asking him to do my mental mediumship. When I got there, he was there, boom, straight away, and she had got the table. But what he did, he got me to get on my own, get the table going. Just me and him. And then, am I right? Then we had the people who wanted the communicator come up and put their hand on it.
You had your hands there.
I got it going.
You got it going with Red Cloud, but then 3 people joined you.
Yeah, and they alternated, didn't they?
And then those 3 people got a message.
Yeah.
And then one person drop out, keep her hand there while the next person.
I kept my hand there all the time.
You had your hand there all the time.
That's why Julia got panicked, because I was, as everybody was coming and going, I was there all the time, puffing and panting.
Yeah, Julia got
she got in
concerned.
Yeah. Bless her, you know, but it was all right.
Yeah.
But it's the way Red Cloud, the way he said, I will decide.
Was it?
Well, Red Cloud's very strong and very powerful.
He's very strong and very powerful, but
and direct.
Yeah. But he's always very respectful.
Yes. And he does know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's always very respectful.
Yeah.
Well, he is with me. I don't know if he has permission others.
He was just telling her it's okay.
Making it clear,
Yeah.
Monica's fine.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he'd let you come to any harm.
No.
Never has done.
When we'd finished, it was just like I'd spent too long on the cross trainer, you know.
Yes.
But like that, it was just I'd spent too long on it, and then it just I had a drink, and then it was all right, you know. So I didn't come to any harm.
It was just amazing that the table just went on one leg.
But Red
Cloud. Oh, they do,
Yeah. I hadn't seen that before on one leg.
Oh, he's really good at that.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. Did he ask everybody to draw back?
Yeah.
Because I think I'd just got my fingers on it.
Yeah.
If I remember, I didn't see it going up or anything.
No.
But
you just had just what the one hand and just fingers.
Yeah.
And everybody else had to move back.
But I remember doing in this church years ago. The church was just around the outside, so it must be a workshop or something like that.
Yeah.
And literally, I think it was with Red Cloud, it's got to have been, everybody was jumping up on the chairs to get out of the way.
Oh, we had that.
Yeah.
We were the same place.
It was the same
It
one.
must have, because you were in mine.
Yeah.
Jean. There was a message for Jean.
Jean Gerard.
Yeah, Jean Gerard.
Yes.
Because wasn't he over there? Or,
Yeah.
And then he shot
Yeah.
over there trying to go away from it, and he
Yeah.
followed him.
It followed him.
Do you remember Sandra, Scottish Sandra?
Oh, yes.
He
Yeah.
chased her up here.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. And it got to a point where there was only my finger on it, and the table was just galloping around the room still.
Yeah, it does.
I had one finger on it, and
Yeah.
the table just galloping around the room, chasing people. It was hilarious.
Anyway.
Tania.
I don't think I've got anybody put there.
Yeah, you also that.
We all feel so until we get in the chat.
Yeah, Brenda said the same, remember?
I didn't know, I thought he
Yeah.
remembered.
Yeah, you said he's got it.
It's gone there.
to come today.
You're welcome and thank you for coming.
It has been a while that I have waited. But I am here now. I wish to speak to you about the journey that you are all on. And it has been a journey of eternity. When you are here, for most people, they believe they are only here for maybe 40, 50, 60 years. Many would have described it as 3 school years and 10, which is 70 years. In earlier times, 70 years would have been a very old person who would have just sat in their chair. But now, in your times, 70 is not so old. And you still have life within you. And you have a desire to continue your life, to do more. And for many of you in this group and in this movement, that desire is strong because you know that you have so much work to be done. You come to this earth with the knowledge within you of what you must achieve in this lifetime. For those that are not enlightened, they just believe that they come here to learn a few things, enjoy their lives, accrue wealth and many possessions. But they center on the wrong things. For many, companionship, friendship, love, honor are not a part of their lives. But I am grateful to be amongst the enlightened, for you know those material pleasures and objects that you accrue over a lifetime are of no worth. They may bring you pleasure while you are here, but you know you cannot take anything with you. So they are worthless, really. And why do we spend our time accruing them? Because we cannot take them with us. Perhaps all we can do is to put love into those things and to leave that love with our loved ones when we go home to spirit. And I like to think that that would bring some pleasure to them and some relief from your passing. That is why many of the enlightened live in reduced means, because you do not need the money, you do not need these things to be happy, to achieve what you must achieve. And that is a pleasure in itself, because you remove all this responsibility from your shoulders and the desire that will weigh down your shoulders in this life. You are free of those things. But what you are doing is giving pleasure, giving love, giving friendship, giving time to others. And that is worth more than anything in this life. Many of you will complete your journeys in this lifetime, and you will ensure that your life's work and your work is completed by the time you return home. For some, the burden will become a little too much, and they may decide to take themselves away. But sadly, they must return, and they must complete those journeys and those lessons, because without them, you are not whole. And for some, you have to live many lives on this earth in order to achieve what you have gladly agreed to. For some of you, you may think, why did I agree to such things? Was I mad? No, you were not. You knew that you had great purpose in this life. You may not be a managing director of a massive company. That does not matter in spirit. Even the smaller person is the greatest in our world, because the smaller person will have the right qualities, and they will be honoured in our spirit realms. Those that honour money and prestige and all that goes with it will not be as honoured in our world, because they have not learned what their life purpose is for. And when they have got all this money, what do they do with it? They use it for themselves, where really they could use it for the greater good of everyone else around them. They could give money to their neighbours. They could give money to charities that help people at times of need. They could even help younger people with the trying times that they have at this moment, and give them a direction in life. Their small financial gift would help them to begin their journey. But they do not do this sometimes. I cannot say all, because it is not all, but some keep it to themselves. But I know all of you see these people for what they are. And I am glad that you accept yourselves for who you are, because you are our people. You are our people that spread the word of spirit far and wide. And I know some of you were a little reluctant to begin with in the very beginning. But now you sing the praises of spirit with gratitude and love and enthusiasm. And in that enthusiasm infects everybody else around them. It is like what you would call a virus in the world. It spreads like wildfire. And that is how we get our message out, by you. You have agreed to do this. You have agreed to be here at this time. And it is a pleasure and a difficulty. But you have the power within yourselves. You have the strength and the stamina that we have already seen within this group when they work with spirit. And we praise you. We praise you from spirit, for you are our honoured members on this earth. Now, when your time does come to return to your homeland, you will work again. You will work without your body, without this vehicle. And in between your lives, you will work for spirit. You will be given a job, a role. You will enjoy that role because you have already agreed to it. You have agreed to all of these things so many years and thousands of years ago. For many of you are many thousands of years old. There is not one person amongst us that is a young soul. You are all old souls. You have been here many times before. You have seen